So, today I just out of curiosity googled Bitcoin price predictions because and I got a plethora of different news articles all saying different things. And this is because since the beginning of 2021, this has been Bitcoin's story. Bitcoin has had quite a roller coaster ride. So, this year, Bitcoin it touched its highest ever price. It went up to 60,000 US dollars, and then just based on Elon Musk's tweets, it plummeted back. And right now, it's struggling to breach the 40k resistance mark. Well, at least that is how it is as of late June 2021. I don't know what the future holds, and that is the $1,000,000 question. What is it? What's next for Bitcoin? Will it be up, break previous records, or will it plummet back all the way down to the 20k support area? I mean, that is literally the $1,000,000 question. And let's just explore some of these themes. So, as of today, late June 2021, crypto is struggling to bounce back as the slump continues. And people are lashing out at Elon Musk, as you can imagine, well, at least criticizing him. Now, when I say, and there are people, for example, who are saying that there are experts who are predicting that Bitcoin could touch 100k in the future. And on the other hand, there are people who are saying, well, there's Bloomberg, which is saying that there's an analyst that it is likely to reach 100k in 2021, then dip to 20k, and well, 40k. They say it's still within the bull zone. And 4 weeks ago, that was late May, someone was of the opinion that you sell your Bitcoin today and do not look back. Basically, run for your life, and owing to terrible technicals, it could collapse back to 20k. And even if it does, now there's someone completely different who says even if it drops to 20k, continue to hang on for dear life. So it seems 3 weeks ago, well, in late May, Bitcoin was pointing towards 20k. So far, such a situation hasn't happened. But again, can Bitcoin reach 100k dollars after inclination of 6.5? But again, it swings again, but 100k out of the way. Why BTC could hit 100k? So basically, you have these wild estimates all over the place, with some people saying that Bitcoin's heading in the general direction of 20k, to other people predicting that it's headed for 100k. And now I've used Python to try to get a handle on where Bitcoin may be going next. So the first thing I did was to scrape all of Bitcoin's high values, monthly high values from 2016 to 2021. So that is where Bitcoin was in 2016. When it had that bull run in 2018, it reached almost 20,000 US dollars, which I unfortunately missed. I mean, at that point, I hadn't even heard of Bitcoins, to be very fair. Then plunged back to below the 10,000 level in 2019, then crept back up, crossed 10k, and then it was in late 2020 when it started its phenomenal rise all the way from here to 60k, which was, it touched 60k in early 2021, and plunging back to below 40k in the June of 2021. So you can see Bitcoin it's had quite a bit of adventure. And you could say, based on these data, that from 2018 to almost the start of 2021, it had been sort of dancing in this range of, less than 10,000 to around 20,000k before making this steep journey upwards. So, when people say that it could come back, it could just circle back to where it had been for 3 years. Yes, I suppose that does make sense. And these are literally the daily values of Bitcoin, which I summarized to the monthly scale from 2016 to 2021. But yes, you have if we looked at the value changes every day, yes, we'd see a lot more volatility because it's a very volatile asset to be sure. But then there are people who are saying it'll breach this level and shoot up all the way, and I'll have a different graph hopefully. And indeed, so I decided to do some forecasting using Facebook's profit forecasting tool. And my forecasting, I took all the data starting from January 2016 all the way to present day June 2021. So these black dots are my actual data points, and yes, you can see that January 2018 when Bitcoin reached 17.23k, and then January 2021 when it reached 41.45k. So now I've used all of these data, daily data, to predict for the next 1 year. And broadly speaking, a bullish trend is supposed to resume. So now you can actually see here that the prices, they peaked in 2020. Well, if you look at the big broad picture, there was a little peak here, and now there's a little bit of a peak and a decline here, but it's supposed to continue facing upwards. And it seems that by December 2021, Bitcoin would have crossed the 60k level, so it would have breached 60k. And by December 2021, it has been forecasted, at least my model forecast, that Bitcoin could reach 72k. And yes, by May 2022, it seems that Bitcoin could reach up to 94k. By that I mean 94,000 US dollars. None of this is financial advice, and I am curious to see if my forecasts, if my time series analyses based forecasts actually play out. And well, it doesn't seem that Bitcoin is touching 100k, and it may well fall short of the magic number, but 92k in March 2022, I think I'll take that. Not too bad. I think it's pretty good. But do all of you, does anyone else see Bitcoin touching 100k? Do let me know.